I think for a lot of today performed very well. You know, we get caught a couple of times in the second half on breakaways. And that's going to happen when you're constantly changing your lineup around. And it's also going to happen in our team when teams actually start getting tired and their players start getting a little bit lazy. We often find ourselves outnumbered. So it's a balance of you know, how we want to play the game and making sure we keep that back door closed a little bit better. But considering we making the changes, particularly defensively, generally I was happy with how we did there.
I got to learn how the Florida fans really do it, you know? My voice is almost gone because I've been screaming for the last 2 hours, and it was loud in here, it was intense playing against a great Brazil team, young Brazil team, but still they're all really fantastic players, and you know, it wasn't an easy game by any means. The score didn't really relate the actual game. Hope came up big for us today, many times actually, probably 3 that could have been easy goals for Brazil. You know, without hope, this game's a different game.
The way we play, we always leave ourselves susceptible for counter-attacks, and that's where it makes Hope the #1 goalkeeper in the world, because it's not like she's in the action all the time. She's out of the action for 10 or 15 minutes and then's got to pull off a 1-against-1, and she was magnificent in the second half in that regard.
That's the thing with Brazil. It doesn't matter how young they are. They know the game. They play it. They grew up playing it. They grew up watching it. They go in hard for tackles. They want to beat the Americans. You know, it doesn't matter how they beat us, whether it's wasting time off the clock, whether it's being cheeky, it doesn't matter how. They want to find a way to beat us. And 7 straight, I just hope we pull on to that record, especially going forward in the World Cup and Olympics.
We brought new players in, and you don't get a lot of time to work in that environment with new players. So you can often lose your cohesion. So considering putting all those factors together and playing against Brazil, that's always difficult, yeah, I was very pleased with the performance.
We obviously need some depth, and I think that bringing in these young players, giving them a chance, is only going to make them more confident and, you know, get them ready in case they need to be called upon come World Cup time.
Now, this is the year you got to do it in. We got to see what players are going to be perfect for that position, who are going to help us win a World Cup, who are going to help us qualify. And you know, it's time to take off the old hat and bring in some new kids and see who really is going to perform under pressure against teams like Brazil. And I think it's going to be a hard decision for Tom moving forward, because a lot of our players, a lot of our defenders have been playing so well on both sides of the ball, not just defensively, but getting up into the attack. I think it's a hard decision on him, and I'd hate to be him.
It's a dream come true, you know, getting in the game, scoring the goal. She didn't quite know what to do when she scored right enough, but look, I'll take the credit for the substitution. No, I'm just kidding. Look, that's fantastic. You know, that's the kind of things that players dream about doing, and to come in, virtually be in the game for 2 minutes and score is fantastic for Erika. Will certainly boost her confidence. And it was a terrific goal. You know, she took the goal really, really well.
Am I in a dream right now? What's going on? No, but it was very surreal and just an incredible experience that I could, you know, play and score in front of all these people in my home state, so it's a pretty incredible experience.
I've enjoyed it. It's been a great first year. You know, I've enjoyed coaching this team. It's been a real, you know, as a coach you never stop learning, you never stop looking, you never stop seeing different things in players. And as I've gone on in the year, you know, I've learned more and more things about the team, both on and off the field. And it's been a really positive year for me. I've really, really enjoyed being in amongst this environment.